Years ago, Thoth introduced me to a door. I just said, "Here, hi, here's this door." He told me a little bit about what was on the other side, and then locked. Today, we shall open it, and I am excited to give you Thoth. There were never any real answers in the places they were looking. We allowed them to search fruitlessly because we knew they were not ready for the truth. This manipulation is an inheritance. You may know us through fear. You may recognize us as beings who harvest your energy, keeping you as spiritual slaves to consume. The recognition that the true nature of our trickery is to keep you calm. In order to appreciate that we do indeed know what's best for you here, you have to surrender in ways you perhaps do not like. I encourage you to be aware that you may well go through years of embracing and then rejecting us. You will know us as the Elohim. We are those who have guided humanity since history began. I encourage you to essentially ignore the stories of the past. To understand us through the past is to miss our presence. We are here, and yet we exist primarily in a different density. Beneath you is a different level of awareness. It is a different way of knowing, recognizing, and being present. Consciousness itself has the capacity to learn about you and to let go of where it used to be. You are invited to follow, even when it takes you out of all that you have known to be real. The consequences of understanding this will be daunting to you. I urge you to anticipate resisting what I am about to teach you. Yes, I tell you this that you may prepare yourself to maintain your faith in what we teach. Consider that all that you know to be real upon the earth is simply one density of presence. To know the center of your vibrational presence is to recognize the ways in which you stray from or return to this center. As you learn to recognize this, you will be able to perceive other forms of consciousness and how they are choosing to exist in relation to this center. As you become increasingly aware of these differences and common core, you will gain the subtle ability to tune in to other densities. The first I invite you to recognize is our own. We are centered below you. When I refer to below, I am also saying within. Within what you know of as the ground is a different kind of density. To you, the rock and metal and soil are all part of solid. What you know of as solid is not solid to me. Within this space, there is a wide range of differences. You know this as elements that you can mine and take and move. And yet, from a different perspective of density, these are a presence we can move through, much like you move through the air. Thus, when I go down, I can reach something that is a surface to me, which you would know of as magma. To me, this is a boundary I do not enter within often. It is a boundary that I know of as something closer to what you know of as the ground. My consciousness moves and flows within rhythms that are present in this space. This truth is the origin of the confused comprehension of a hollow earth. The original appreciation is that it is possible for your consciousness to shift several times as you go deeper within the earth. Now, there is a further transition, which I refer to you as a place I do not go often. I do, however, go regularly, deeper into her. In this transition, what has been known as magma becomes something akin to hollow. It is still here, but consciousness can shift in a manner that enables me to relate to this space as something I can move through. More importantly, it is within this space that the consciousness of the earth herself holds communion. There are many deeper ways of appreciating what is happening, but the simplest is this. There are multiple densities of reality that function in direct relationship to the earth. Each of these densities has beings that tend them, and we gather in her heart in what you may know of as the halls of Amenti. These halls are grand. It is the hollow space that you know of as fiery magma. It is a shift in consciousness that shifts relationship to this magma in a way that makes it permeable, open, like a grand sphere. And as your consciousness shifts to be present in this space, you do experience that you are within a giant shell. You tune into this space in a way that enables you to exist in a form that communes with the other beings who tend the different densities of Gaia. And she opens space for forums periodically. We gather, we share, we talk, we hold forth. We are given the chance to identify priorities and needs, and to learn from each other. In a certain regard, this is a place to work out our various tensions. We do not fight in any form that would make sense to you. We do not even disagree in a direct parallel to the manner you would call disagreement. We do, however, dance in forms that change rhythm, and sometimes one being may not choose to change in the ways they need to change until we commune. This is an introduction to this space. And now I will walk you back home. First, we return to a middle density that is more normal to me. Within this space, there is a great consciousness. It is what you perhaps would most closely associate with the idea of Gaia herself. It is truly only one part of her, and yet it gives to you the essence of what is possible to know of as one being, Gaia.